Namaste. I'm Sapna Punjabi-Gupta. I'm a registered dietitian, an Ayurvedic practitioner, and founder of my company, Ayurveda. My mission is to integrate my Western training and education in nutritional science along with my Eastern roots of being born and raised in India and blending both of them together to make it work for the modern crazy lifestyle that I lead here with my family in America. So today in this video, I would love to share with you the taste that are most appropriate for the summer season. And you'll be wondering, what does taste have to do with season? So according to Ayurveda, or holistic medicine that comes from India and dates back over 5,000 years, the main foundation of Ayurveda medicine is to live in harmony with our seasons and to follow patterns of lifestyle changes or eating habits and change them according to the season. Just the way we change our clothes in our closets depending on the season. It's very important for us to also take a peek in our pantries and in our refrigerators and make changes according to the seasons. So that way we stay healthy and our immune systems are much stronger all year long. So growing up in India, these are some of the foods and vegetables that I was eating during summertime. In nature, we have 6 tastes that are found. There's sweet taste, sour, salty, pungent, bitter, and astringent. In summertime, there are 3 tastes that are most pacifying to the PITTA, or the heat that is generated both outside in our surroundings and inside our bodies too. So we need to find tastes that pacify that heat. And the 3 tastes that does that are sweet taste, bitter taste, and astringent taste. Just when I said sweet taste, that does not mean I want you to go grab lots of sugar in summer and just survive on lots of coffee because it's better all summer long. I want you to be now looking at foods and taking a taste and understanding what is the dominant taste of that ingredient. To give you an example, dates. Dates are extremely sweet, are naturally sweet. So they will make an excellent choice to have during summertime. Again, portion size is also equally important. So you're not going to be loading yourself up with lots of dates because they have sugar and they have calories. So you don't want to overdo anything. Summertime is also a great time to swap your regular sugar with maybe date sugar that is available around in our stores. You can also swap again regular sugar with some sucanat or just dehydrated cane juice. That can be a good sweetener. The other sweet options that are found in our food are also fresh fruits like apples or peaches, pears. And did you know that grains are actually sweet in taste? So rice is a great choice for summertime. Even barley is a great choice for grain in summertime. Millets, quinoa is a wonderful choice of grain during summertime. Oils that are kind of lean more towards a sweeter taste are coconut and ghee. Both of them are not only sweet but also a cooling for the body. So one thing to remember from an Ayurvedic perspective is the taste of a food and also the potency of the food. Potency of a food in Ayurveda is called as virya. So anything that we eat either causes a heating effect on our body or cooling effect on our body. So in summertime, there's hot and heat around us. So opposite of that is going to be cool foods that are going to be cooling for our body. So that's another way to remember or choose our food in our meals every day. And lychees, I don't know whether you've tried lychees, but it's one of my favorite summertime fruit. It's extremely sweet and has lots of liquid or water content, so that's great. Vegetable, cucumbers are a great choice of cooling and sweeter taste vegetable that you can use in summertime for cooking. Of course, milk. Milk is cooling and has sweeter taste as well. So that is about a few examples about sweet taste. So let's look at bitter taste. You have to remember that bitter taste also is cooling, and bitter is also a wonderful taste to have in our food and in our meals because it's also naturally detoxifying. My teacher, Dr. Vasant Lal, says, and I can never forget this, he says, bitter is better for liver. Okay, so it's an excellent taste to be incorporated in our daily meals. And it's easy. Anything that is green will have some amount of bitter in it. So whether it's kale, whether it is beet greens, whether it is bitter melon, I'm not sure if you all have eaten that, but it's a great thing to try. It's available in a lot of Asian markets, and you can get some bitter melon. Even all your fresh herbs like cilantro. Cilantro is a combination of sweet and bitter, or you can have mint leaves, that is bitter. So definitely incorporating some greens would be wonderful during summertime. The third taste that is excellent in summertime is astringent. Now, astringent is a slightly tricky taste to identify. The way I try to tell people is, how do you taste something that is astringent? So if you think about a vegetable that is astringent, any vegetable that you're not going to just be able to eat raw and you normally would cook it has astringent taste in them. So a great example would be okra. In India, we actually have a different name for okra. We actually call them lady's finger. Okay, so okra is an excellent example of an astringent taste because you're normally not going to just chomp off on a raw okra. Zucchini, is also has astringent taste in it. Broccoli, even though you love it raw, has a little bitter, has a little sweet, depends on our taste buds, also has a little bit of astringent in them. Other way I tell people to identify astringent taste is if you've ever bit into a banana that you thought was ripe but actually was a little underripe, has that chalky drying effect on your tongue, that is astringent taste. So beans or lentils, or as in India we call them dal, are excellent examples of adding astringent taste to our meals. Some of the beans that are great for summertime are mung beans, the green full mung beans, or the yellow split mung bean dal. Okay, so this is a dal once it's split. The red masoor dal or lentils, and then split green peas is also a wonderful choice for beans and lentils to be used in summertime. In summertime, our digestion is not the greatest, so you want to choose foods that are easy to digest. So that's why you won't see any beans here that are bigger in size, like kidney beans and garbanzo beans. Is probably a little heavy to digest for some individuals, so you can totally leave them for a different season. But beans are a great way to add astringency in our meals. So this was like a little snapshot of some examples of the appropriate taste for summertime. I'm going to be sharing many videos all season long and giving you many tips and tricks of how to enjoy summer. We'll be talking about hydration, different spices to use in summer. You may see some cooking tutorials from me coming up. So I'd love for you to stay in touch and subscribe to my video series, or subscribe to my newsletter on my website naivedya.com, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much for joining me today here in my home, in my kitchen. I'll see you soon. Namaste.